What up, guys? Kevin here with my early thoughts of Tales of Arise Beyond the Dawn, the expansion that just launched for $30. $30. I don't know if it's a steal, but Tales of Arise was my game of the year in 2021. Loved it so much, got the platinum. I think it's my first Tales of game that I got platinum in. And hey, here's an excuse to hang out with these characters again. Abso-effing-lutely. We got the sweet and innocent Rinwell, the bratty, snot-nosed kid Law, the too cool for school Alphen, the thorny princess Xion, the mom with the mom ass Kisara, and the bro Dohalim. You know he's a bro. You did the bathhouse scene in Tales of Arise. He's a bro. But yeah, going in, I saw some reviews, some headlines saying, yeah, you can skip this. It's a nothing burger of an expansion. And I'm like, nay. Again, I love Tales of Arise. I love this cast of characters. And I'm only a few hours in, but I love it. I love it. Now, I could see why people would have issues with this game, because I got to remember Tales of Arise. I mean, I thought it was comically cringe how much Alphen and Xion hated each other early on in that game. And if you beat the game, you know how that ends. And everyone here is just friends. There's no really any, it's not like you're meeting Dohalim for the first time. You're like, who is this fool? Like, hey, we're supposed to take him out. But no, everyone's just friends. We kind of solved the two worlds problems, combined them into one. And now Xion and Alphen, they're besties now. And they just go around to the mausoleums that have the Delanaquin. One thing I don't like about this game and Tales of Arise, it's just the name of things. But the mausoleum with the alien dudes, they're just locking them. They're just going around the world locking them up to keep things safe. That's it. Life is pretty peachy here in, I don't know what the world's called. What is the world called? I forgot. But it's just one world now with Dahnans and Renans living together. Still a little beef between the two, but that issue's mostly solved. Then comes in this girl named Nazamil. Again, the names in this game, I don't know what they're thinking. I don't know what they're taking it from. I don't know what part of the world, like the real world, where names are like this. It just seems like they just threw darts at a, alphabet dartboard. And all right, Nazamil, Niez, Vicent, Alcofel Bay or whatever, Lake, or Alden Lake. To me, it's goofy. But you meet this little girl, and she's a daughter of a lord. Mother or father is a Dahnan, and the other one's a Renan. And people don't like her, so she's just on the run. And then she meets up with us, with our group, and we're just trying to figure her thing out. And while we go take out the mausoleum, the big baddie. And yeah, I really like that the game was resolved in Tales of Arise. That's one of my pet peeves, where I just played a big, grand, epic game and solved the world's problems, and then the next game, something even bigger and badder and scarier comes around. I'm like, well, what the hell did I just do the last 70 hours in the last game? In that $30 expansion, so far it's just, hey, for $30 you get to hang out with this cast of characters again. And I get people may not like that, but for me, I like this bunch. Is it my favorite Tales of cast? No, not really. But they're all likable. And this world is, playing this again, this is the most beautiful world I've ever been in a video game. It looks stunning. It looks just, I've never seen anything like it. I've had, especially in 2023, where I've been there and done that in so many games. Like today, I just looked around. I took an actual minutes just looking around and just taking it all in and going, wow. Still has a little bit of a pop-in issue. And some of the textures don't look so great, but I do got to say, because I am playing it also on PC, I think the PS5 version looks better. And I'm playing on a PC with a 4070, which the graphics in detail do look a little bit better. But playing on an OLED with the PS5, and I know like the PS5, some games have like a black crush issue, but yeah, like the shadows are a little bit darker and inkier, and it just gives it a little bit more of a punch than when I'm playing on PC. So shout out to the PS5 version. I think that's where I'll just play it at. But yeah, it's Tales of. It's still kind of weird playing, going from Tales of Symphonia, just how old and ancient that game is, and now playing Tales of Arise, the 2021 game, and now the expansion that's in 2023, and seeing stuff like Apple Gel and stuff like that. Just that Tales of naming convention that's been throughout the games. It's just like, oh yeah, I'm definitely playing a Tales of game. And just crazy seeing how much of the series has evolved. But yeah, it's great. The combat, something about the Tales of Arise combat feels like I need a little bit more feedback. It feels a little, I don't know, I want to say like floaty, but it does feel a little bit like my punches and moves are not connecting, though they are. And I had the same issue with the base game, Tales of Arise, and the AI, not the enemy AI, but your party members. You control whoever character you want to control, and then there's three others, and then you can have the other two pop in for a little fun little attack. They, man, I've had way too many fights just in the first few hours where they all died. They just all died because they're so dumb. They're just so dumb. They're just like, oh, a big, heavy enemy attack's going to happen right here. Let me stand here. And Xion can't resurrect everybody at once. But I've had so much of that, and then the very next fight, no, there's like no damage on any of us. So a little weird there. I don't think I had that much of an issue with the base game, but I think they start off at level 65 here. And I think I was OP in the original game. But still good. Still very satisfying. I do find myself going from battle to battle. Like, I don't need to fight everything, but I'm doing it just because it's fun. It's just very just kinetic, and when you get those combos going, it just doesn't get any better. It just doesn't. But yeah, the animations, I would say I'm a little disappointed with the animations because it's the same animations from the base game. And Nazamil, the new character, I don't think she's playable at all. But yeah, it's very recycled. Very recycled. So far, it's the same towns. I went to Niez, and now I'm in Viscant. It's the same areas from the first game. You do go into the mausoleum, which is new, which is just like a little alien, very blue looking dungeon, which that has me worried if we're just going to go around and take care of those things, because it's like, oh my God. Not too bad though. I do love the bosses. I just love the boss where it's just like, all right, here's a boss with 300,000 points, and just watching it dwindle down. Just something so satisfying about it. But yeah, that's Beyond the Dawn. Again, like, things were wrapped up in the base game. So it just seems very relaxed, very like, yeah, there's nothing really that important that we need to get to. Maybe with this Nazamil character, things will. She does seem to have some secret powers that we're trying to figure out what that's about. But yeah, right now it's just like, hey, we're just all hanging out. Everyone's best buddies. And the skits, I'm not being bombarded with skits like any other Tales of game, at least so far. But I've watched quite a few, and they're good. They're good. But yeah, that is Tales of Arise Beyond the Dawn. Would I recommend it? If you played the base game and you really liked that game, you really liked hanging out with that cast of characters, absolutely. If you need your games to be some crazy, dire situation where the world is ending, you're probably not going to find that here. But yeah, I'm really enjoying it. I'm really enjoying it. And that's Tales of Arise Beyond the Dawn. $29.99 at your local, wherever you can buy the game at. I don't think you can go to Target and buy Beyond the Dawn. I think you can, maybe they have like a Game of the Year edition. Who knows? But on online stores, meaning you have to buy it digital, and I love buying games digital. All right, I need to end the video. But yeah, Beyond the Dawn, I'm liking it. Let me know if you're playing it and liking it. I don't think that many people are going to play it, but hey, it's a JRPG at the end of the day. It's going to be great no matter what. All right, I got to go. I'll talk to you later. Later.